I wanted to do a quick overview of the Sonos version 7 update that was released on December 6th. I think this is important, or why it was really important to me, is because it allows you to control Sonos from within Spotify. So those of you that have Sonos and Spotify know that if you want to use Spotify with Sonos speakers, you have to use the Sonos app instead of the Spotify app. It's just kind of another step, and it really makes it a little bit more complicated than it is if it were just integrated within that. So with this new update, we can actually control that, and it's just another speaker option from within Spotify. It is for premium users, so you do have to have the paid version of Spotify, I believe. But let's look at the update. I'll do a quick run through of the update and then give you a quick look at the interface to see what that actually looks like. And if we open up Sonos, we'll go through here and look. If we go into the options at the top and then settings, we can see what version we have on your existing version of Sonos, because you want to understand, well, what is it before 6.4, and then when we update here, then you'll know what version that you've gone to 7 and this is working. So if we go to online updates, and then it says it needs updating, so we select update, and it will mess with your audio if you're trying to play a song or whatnot. I may speed this portion up through the magic of video. It only takes a few minutes when this actually happens. Obviously, so this part is pretty easy. It will update your Sonos components, and then if you've got this piece tied together with Spotify, we can see what that looks like. So the update's complete, and I can click done, and then we'll go back into and look at the version. So now I'm on version 7.0. Now we kind of verified that this has actually happened. So now if we go into Spotify, we can actually see what options there are. So this is my Spotify premium account. If you see at the bottom, I've got a song that was queued up from before. It says Dining Room Plus One, and that is my speaker option. So if you're familiar with Spotify, then you click on those options, you can see where you can play. But here now I can actually see that I've got listening on Dining Room Plus One. We can look at the grouping parts of that. This is actually grouped in the Sonos app from previously, but now it's just natively available in Spotify. So that's very simple. If I switch over to the Sonos app, we can see that app is also there. We can see the Spotify symbol, but if I go to the top, we can actually see that group that I created. So you create the group as you would in Sonos. That's still there if you've already had those groups. I have dining room and kitchen paired together. But now if I go back into Spotify, those get tricky with the S's on both of those. But now we can see we've got both of those options. We've got a way to natively integrate that as well. So I thought that was really cool. That was an easy way for us to leverage this. If you've got those components, it kind of starts to bring your whole system together in that regard. Beneficial for that piece. And then hopefully in 2017, we can kind of pull together the Spotify, Sonos, and Amazon Echo or Alexa component, because Sonos has committed to using voice, using that as the primary means of working through voice. So if you've used that that really is the ultimate way to deal with this. But now, so we can kind of pull those three services together, and I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully in early 2017, we'll have an update on that component, and we'll be able to control Spotify via voice, via Amazon Echo on our Sonos speakers, and kind of have that all come together. So thanks for joining me today, and I will catch you next time.